all in here. There it is. You can see it's on top. Let's see if I can make that a little bigger. I don't think I can. But you can see what I'm looking at. I'm looking at, there's an image folder with sky. There's an index. There's an index CSS. The CSS is the cascading style sheet. And then there's your project. These are the only thing that goes in the top. So when you see this index place files at top, not in folder 2, that's where it belongs. So now we're going to go to back to Dreamweaver. Let's open up Dreamweaver. And if you have opened this up from your own machine, you may already have your STE file set up. So for instance, my fall is right there. It comes right up. If you are using a school machine, you're going to have to reload using the STE file, which we did before. So go back and look at that information and bring it back in your STE file. Okay, so here we are. So we're going to open up index. And you'll see it says your name here. This is very important. So put your name in. And there's the first project that I put the words right up there. Yay us. So we're going to go in here and we're going to highlight this. We'll open up our properties. And we will link this to, go inside properties and link it to hands all. Open. And that's as simple as that for your index. And then you're going to file, save, and it's saved as an index HTML. Oops, we made one last thing we needed to do. We needed to go into our properties, always in our properties. It says document title, your name here, and change it to Ruth West. Where this appears is in the search engine. So this is a very important thing to have in here. And I will ding you if you don't have it done. Next thing we want to do with this is we want to change this color background. Now the background is being actually put in the CSS. So I'm going to go to index CSS and look at it. If you go to the index CSS, the first thing you see is body. Now that gives you all the baseline, everything that is sort of like the generic. You open it up, here's the room, here's the sheets, whatever. So, and you can see downstairs it says background image sky. Right there. Can you see it? Right there. So we're going to go and find ourselves a picture that we like. Now I'm going to go and do my usual thing. I'm going to find me a pug. Drawing. Just for fun. All right. And I'm going to look at images. And I'm going to grab a pug. Cute as a button. Who shall we grab? Oh, always a hard decision here. This one, how big is it? Now remember how big it is will be if you need to repeat it or not repeat it. This will be behind. I want something small. So I'm actually going to go to, I'm going to go down here to size. I'm going to go to small because I want a small image so I can repeat it over and over again. Okay, so this time I'm going to use the tough looking pug. All right, I'm going to view file. See, it's 160 by 60, small. All right, there's my file. I'm going to right click on it. I'm going to save image as, and I'm going to actually save it right into my files. And you can see again, can you see that it has, there's no spaces in there, everything is dashed. Okay, so we'll open that up. We'll find Ruth West, we'll find web, we'll find images, and we're just going to drop that right in there. Yeah, so now I've got that in there. I can go back to Dreamweaver. And I can go in here, and I have to be very careful because all of these things mean something. So I'm just going to go back from sky, back to the backslash. And then when I hit the backslash, it's going to say browse. Ah, there it is. And click on that. And there's just one. That was because the sky was so big, we didn't need a repeat. And see, and it says use repeat if you want it to repeat. So I'm going to take out repeat here. And I make it repeat. And voila, I have my index. File, save, link, and you're going to take this whole thing over. Just take your whole site over. This is the only one where it gets a little twitchy to make sure you get it in right. So we're going to fall. I'm going to Ruth, which is an early. I'm going to open this up, and this is the only time you're going to do it this way. You're going to grab the images and drop them in on Ruth, on your name. You're going to grab the index and drop it in on your name. Oh, say yes to all. It's coming up asking to it's been modified. Say yes to all. Okay. No. And we're having a little bit of problems with my internet, and we're going to take over index and drop it over. Yes to all. Okay. So if it comes up and says you haven't saved it, this is your moment. Now everything's up, and I will be able to link it to the internet so that it'll eventually look like this. Maybe we're having internet issues, so we won't. Okay. So basically, it will look the way you want it.